Hello, welcome to this video. Alright, so in this video what I'm going to do is we're going to learn how to generate contours from a CSV file on AutoCAD. Okay, so let's jump into it. Okay, so to start with, what you want to do is you want to have a surface. Okay, so on your prospector tool you want to create a surface where it will serve as like a container. Okay, I don't know how to put it, but to serve as a container where you can put your surface into. Okay, so we want to start by creating a surface layer. So you can either do it from here, right click on the surface from the prospector tool and click on create surface so that you have this, or you could use this one here, create surface here, and it will still give you the same thing. All right, so let's just give our surface, so I'll call it well, if I knew what project I was working with, let's say civil 3 civil projects. Okay, or I could say contour projects, and then you give the description if you have any. Now I would maintain these styles. Okay, so you can change yours to, yeah, to whatever interval you want to leave it within. I'll use 1 to 5 meters of the design style. Alright, so now with this I'm going to press OK, and then I'll have a new surface here. That's my surface, the surface I just created here. Okay, so whichever method you use, you're still going to have this surface here. That's what you're going to get at the end of the day. Alright, so now that we have a surface, we can use the surface to generate our contours, but we'll have to define our surface. Okay, so if I open it and I go to the definition, you can define your surface based on any of these types of data, but I have points. Okay, so I have points and I'm going to use the points to define my surface. All right, okay, so my point is a CSV file. Now if you had a point group, for instance, if you had already imported your points with onto AutoCAD straight forward, what you could do was to use this point group and then you can add from it. Okay, then you specify, you find that that point to be amongst, the point group will be labeled amongst these point groups, then you select it. But since I don't have a point group, I'm going to select the points directly from my PC, my hard disk. Okay, so when I select this and I come here, I get to look for my point. Now I have it here, it's called contours, and this is the format. Try and look at the format in which your data is being arranged. Okay, so mine starts with point number, northings, eastings, then the Z value. All right, so that's the format, and try and remove any headers within your Excel sheet or your CSV sheet. AutoCAD will not work with headers. All right, okay, so now when I select point, northings, eastern, Z, I need to go through and find the right format, otherwise it's going to label my points as eastings. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to locate it here, points, eastings, northings. Oh no, it's supposed to be point, northings, right? Like this, points, northings, eastern, Z. All right, so with this, when I select OK, I would have, and it will automatically generate my surface for me here, and there you have it. Okay, so that's how to generate your contours, your contour surface. Now you might realize that some are in green and some are in pink. The green ones are your major indexes, they are your major contour intervals. All right, so what you want to do is you would want to go around and inspect to be sure that it has drawn them properly. And usually what happens is sometimes some of these points will be some of these lines will be hanging. Okay, they are not properly connected, like this guy here, it's not properly connected. So what you want to do is you would want to make sure that they are correct. You want to go around and correct them. Okay, and points like this you would want to untangle them. All right, so before I end this video, I'll show you how you can label your points, but in case you want to untangle them, what you can do is you can try using the explode tool. Okay, the explode tool will allow you to use them to edit them individually. Okay, if you don't know much about the explode tool, I have recorded a previous video about how to use the explode tool amongst other modify tools, so you can look at that. But let me show you how you can label your contours if you want to label them. So over here, I'll go back to my surface. Over here, I'll go back to my surface here. When I right click on it and I go to label, add labels. Now I can choose the type of drawing I want to label, but obviously this is a surface, so I'm going to select the surface, and I want to label its contours. Okay, so in this case I want to label them. Let me show you some of these differences. I want to label them first. I want to start by labeling them single. Okay, and I want to label the major contours as well as the minor contours. So I'll select this one so that it will label the minor contours also. So when I press on add, I can actually zoom in and click on this guy here and it will be labeled. Okay, zoom in, click on this guy here and it will be labeled. All right, now another style of labeling is this multiple. Okay, so you can use this multiple to label all of them. Let's just see how that works. Okay, so when I click on multiple, it will ask me to specify, draw a line. Okay, so when I start from here and ask it to label up to here, it's going to label them along that line. I don't know if you've noticed. Yeah, so they are each useful depending on um, which styling method you want to use, but you might want to follow a certain order in labeling them. Okay, right now I'm just cutting across all of them. Yeah, so but you might want to have a certain order in labeling them. Okay, so that's how you can label your contour data, your contour drawings. Now for the other aspects of labeling the multiple at interval, what it's going to do is it's going to label every line. It's going to label the line. If I select this one, it's going to label all the line, the whole of this line with labels instead of, so it will be clumsy. To be honest, I do not suggest you use it. I suggest you stick with either the multiple or the single. All right, and that will serve you well. All right, so I think that's all for this video. If you have liked this video, I want you to leave a thumbs up. I want you to like the video, and if you are new to my channel, Geomatics, I want you to kindly subscribe so that you can get more updates on my future videos. All right, see you in the next videos. Bye.